Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 31 January 2025 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 31 January 2025. And many content of this week Global Lab update is continue implementation from any content that Prebis already mentioned previously on Kalpyeon Bowl 2024, especially for sailing life skill content that I already share its summary on this Kalpyeon Bowl 2024 summary part 2. Okay, first upcoming content is about bartering. In future, bartering content will got huge buff, either become more easy to do bartering, and also bartering will have huge profit buff for this content. Okay, first about barter refresh content. In future, if you want to do reduce refresh cooldown by using this refresh menu, when this barter refresh got cooldown, you can reduce this refresh cooldown by putting some numerical number that you can set number to do this reduce refresh cooldown multiple times at once without need to continuously click this reduce refresh cooldown button anymore. So you just need to put some number on this numerical menu and okay to reduce this refresh cooldown. So by this update you will not lose to count how much reduce button that you already clicked previously. And next, after this update, any barter offer from Margoria Sea will shown from world map, so you can check it more easy from your world map if you already reveal any Margoria barter NPC on Margoria Sea. And then related with barter item, in future Prebis will put move all item button for any barter item from your ship to your city storage. So this will cut your time when you preparing your ship for bartering. And the same thing for selling trading item. You can selling identical item that doesn't stuck in one slot in book number that you can set it directly without need to click it one by one anymore. And then some quality of life for bartering menu. In future, Prebis will add some button to toggle on and off, filter bartering offer from any barter NPC, either view for only item that you own, especially for any item that currently load on your ship, will display on the list if you turn on this button. And then another button is to hide any barter list item that you already complete previously, so this will simplify your barter menu for any barter item that you already done previously. And the good news, both of this filter function, you can activate it to combine both of them. And the next barter buff is about barter profit. In future, price for level 5 barter item will increase its selling price in silver from 7.5 million silver to become 10 million silver for each piece, following for any barter item level 5 on this table. And for special level 5 barter item that previously already have price 15 million silver will increase its price to become 25 million silver for each piece following on this table. And then another buff for bartering level 5 barter item, especially for crow coin bartering. In future, if you do crow coin bartering, all crow coin offer from level 5 bartering item will increase its number coin following on this table. And most of them just increase 20 until 30% compared than before. And then for ship material bartering, in future some ship material bartering offer, Prebis will reduce its barter time from 2 times to become 1 time only, but number of barter result that you have will increase from 1 piece item to become 3 until 5 pieces following on this table, especially for any material to craft Blue Gear Karak or Panoxeon. So they just reduce number of bartering count to get more material for building Blue Gear Karak or Panoxeon. Okay, the next feature update is about sea monster hunting content. First, about Sea Monster Hunter content for Saltwater Crocodile. In future, if you grinding monster on Seawater Crocodile, they will increase any trash loot from the Saltwater Crocodile monster following on this table before and after this change, and mostly this is increase more than 100% compared than before. So you can get more silver from hunting monster on Saltwater Crocodile after this update come. And then any special trash loot item that you can get from Goldmon Pirate Territory Monster Zone, they will increase its drop rate 6 times compared than before, either for Golden Coral Stone that have price 10 million silver, Pearl Necklace that have price 30 million silver, and any other precious trash loot item that have price 50 million silver until 70 million silver. All of them just got increase its probability drop rate to become 6 times compared than before. And then spawn rate for Lake Rasan monster on Lake Rasan Monster Zone will increase its spawn rate 1.5 times compared than before, so you can meet Lake Rasan sea monster more often when defeating 9 shark and black wrasse on this Lake Rasan Monster Zone. And more detail guide if you want to hunting this Lake Rasan, you can check detail info for this Lake Rasan grinding guide on this video that you can find this video link on this video description. And about another sea monster grinding guide, you can check on this video for Margoria Pirate Fleet Guide that you also can find this video link on this video description. And then price for Breezy Crystal that you can purchase it from Wharf Manager NPC will reduce this item price from 200,000 silver to become 50,000 silver only, and function for this Breezy Crystal is to resupply your ship cannonball by 2 bullet for each item that you use on your ship. And then the next huge improvement for selling content is any selling quest. First is about selling quest that you can obtain it from any Wharf Manager NPC, either Wharf Manager at Velia and Wharf Manager at Port Eperia. Just merge to become one quest only, so you just need to take this quest either from Velia or Port Eperia, and you didn't need to go to these 2 locations to take similar quests from both of these NPC anymore, but reward from this single quest just become double compared than before, like you completing both of these quests at once from one of those NPC. And this is the tail quest that they merge between quests from Velia and Port Eperia that have same goal, either to defeat Hekaru or Ocean Stalker, defeat Goldmon large ship, and also kill Goldmon small ship. That each of these quests will become single quest, but the reward will be double compared than before. And you still can take all these quests either from Port Eperia or Velia City. And if you already take those quests from one NPC, another NPC will not offer you similar quests anymore. And then reward quests from any selling quests that offer by any NPC on Velia City, especially on Marlin Dancing Tavern, will be increase its rewards to become double compared than before for all these quests. But for weekly quests restore sailor health that you need to give 20 pieces chowder will increase its sailing experience 10 times compared than before. So by this update you can level up your sailing level more faster compared than before by doing any sailing daily quests. And this is detailed information about this daily or weekly quest that got changed after this update. And take notice for the sailor recovery quest that previously this is daily quest just changed to become weekly quest that you need to hand over 20 chowder, and recipe to cook this chowder. Prebis just add 5 dried clam as substitute for dried oyster, so you can cooking this chowder more easy compared than before. And the same improvement for any bartering daily quest that you can get it from Velia City, especially on Dancing Marlin Tavern. They just increase its selling experience to become double compared than before. And also they just add trading experience if you finishing this quest at the same time. And then for any delivery quests that have limited time, they just increase its delivery time duration following on this list, either from 25 minutes to become 60 minutes, and any quest that previously have limit time 60 minutes will increase its limit to become 180 minutes compared than before, so you can finish this delivery quest with longer time compared than before. And same as before, selling experience also will become double compared than previous update, and also they just add trading experience if you finishing this daily quest that you can get this daily quest from Velia City at Dancing Merlin Tavern. And the same thing for any bartering quest that you can get it from Ilia Island. They will increase its rewards compared than before, either adding trading experience from all this content, and also rewards for selling experience will become double compared than before for all these daily quests that you can get it from Ilia Island. And they also will add 3 new quests from barterer NPC at Ilia Island, either 1 for weekly and 2 of them is daily quest that you can do it every day, that you need to finish 100 barter count for finishing this weekly quest to get all these rewards. Meanwhile, for daily quest, you need to deliver some supply to another barterer NPC at Ankado Inner Harbor, and also another daily quest, you need to deliver some supply to Rosiana NPC at Hakoven Island. And then about daily quests on Aquila A, they just remove some quests that already obsolete with this update, and if you still have this quest after this update come, all these quests will automatically forfeit from your account. And they just add 2 new quests that you can get it from Aquila A Island Wharf Manager NPC, either weekly quest to hand over swordfish, and also weekly quest to deliver 50 coral piece and also 5 pieces rainbow coral. And any other selling daily quest from Aquila A Island also got improved its rewards following on this table, that mostly they increase selling experience that you got by finishing all the selling quests from Aquila A Island, and add some option to choose any other rewards after finishing all these quests. And they also just add new selling quests for doing grinding at Lekrasan Monster Zone, especially for this weekly quest that you need to defeat 10 Black Ras and 10 Nine Shark on Lekrasan Monster Zone to get all these rewards and choose one of these 3 rewards after finishing this weekly quest. And also for another existing quest, they just reduce number of monster that you need to defeat from 20 monster to become 5 monster only. And this quest still related with Lekrasan Monster daily quest. And if you want to do all these selling quests in efficient route, you can follow this guide about daily selling quests and see coin bartering route that I do every day in the past. And all this route content still work until now. So you still can follow this route, but there are some quests that Prebis just add recently, and for sure any rewards that you can get will be more if you do route that I show on this video after this update come. And as always, you can find this video link on this video description. Okay, next is new content for selling content. It's about new sea crystal called Rusalka Sea Crystal. And this Rusalka Sea Crystal is higher grade than Margoria Sea Crystal. And if you didn't know about Sea Crystal content, this is special crystal that you can equip it on your big ship, either Eperia sailboat, frigate, caravel, karak, or panoxeon that will place on Eben route slot in your ship equipment to get additional stat for your ship. And if you want to know basic info about this sea crystal, you can check my sea crystal and Lekrasan grinding guide on this video. And in future, Prebis will add another higher tier this sea crystal called Rusalka Sea Crystal that have red color. And this is the tail list for Rusalka Sea Crystal stat that you can get one type stat with set probability. And specialty for this Rusalka Sea Crystal, any stat that you got from this Rusalka Sea Crystal is not RNG, but you will get exactly number of stat from this list, either 4.5% for speed or 4.5% for acceleration, 9% for turn, 9% for brake, maximum weight limit 1350 LT, 22,500 maximum durability, 900 point additional damage against ocean monster, or 450 point additional damage to ship per hit. So there are no lower tier stat for this Rusalka Sea Crystal. But once again, its Rusalka Sea Crystal only will contain one of these stat that you can get it by random. But at least if you have maximum speed stat for this Rusalka Crystal, you will get directly 4.5%. And there are 2 ways to craft this Rusalka Crystal. Either you craft it from 10 pieces origin of Margoria, using any other material same as before, or using 3 pieces origin of Rusalka with 1 piece Void Sea Crystal. And more detail about this recipe that's similar with any other sea crystal type, once again you can check on my sea crystal guide on this video. And with this Rusalka sea crystal update, they also will simplify any lower grade sea crystal that we no longer obtain any lower grade sea crystal anymore. And if you process simple alchemy Margoria sea crystal, we will obtain 1 until 2 pieces origin of Margoria as material to craft Rusalka crystal from this item. And then in future, if you have Ebenroot Null, you can upgrade your Ebenroot Null to become Ebenroot Ocean Tear Null by using Rusalka sea crystal. And if you combine Ebenroot Null with one of Rusalka sea crystal that you have, you will get upgradable Ebenroot Null called Ebenroot Ocean Tear Null that have additional stat for Rusalka crystal that you use for this combination. That you can equip this Ebenroot Ocean Tear Null on your ship to get both of benefit for Rusalka crystal and Ebenroot Null at the same time for your Karak or Panoxeon. And then related to get Ebenroot Null, if you have Sailor Treasure Map piece, its type for this piece will become stackable in one slot. So if you have multiple copy for this map piece, will not consume your character slot anymore. And more detail to get this Ebenroot Null, you can check my Ebenroot Null guide on this video for detail how to craft this Ebenroot Null. And if you want to get guarantee Ebenroot Null, you can follow my method that I guide you on this video. And for sure, collecting 2 million crow coin right now or they become faster compared than before. That you can find all this video trick and tips for selling content on this video description. And next feature update, they just improve quality of life for ship position when you summon your ship from Wharf Manager, especially on Ilia Island that previously located at horizontal location. After this update, your ship will become on vertical position so you can start your sailing without need to maneuvering anymore to avoid any coral around Ilia Island. And the same thing on Quit Island. That previously ship that you just summoned from your Wharf Manager have horizontal position, they will change it to become vertical position so you can smoothly start your sailing. And then the good news, Prebis will remove some big coral that very annoying on some position, either on Ilia Island and also near Delingheart Island, especially on the middle of this island, so you can access middle of this island more easy compared than before. And then the last improvement for selling content is about Guild Boss Khan on Aquila A Island. In future, if you hit Khan, especially when using its cannon, will become guarantee critical hit to Khan Guild Boss, so you can defeat Guild Khan more faster compared than before. And then some improvement for any other monster zone either on Hongling Base that they just fix some issue for Hongling Base Fox Bandit, and also fix some issue for Naxion Hunting Monster, and any other fix issue for any boss monster on Black Shrine content. And then some improvement for quests to get Simcheong Miraculous Fish Tank. In future, 5 color shell as item requirement for this quest line will no longer need it, but condition to complete this quest by catching fish still same as before, but you didn't need to collect this shell anymore to start Simcheong Miraculous Fish Tank quest in future. And more detail to get this Simcheong Miraculous Fish Tank, you can check on this video for more detailed info. And also another video to upgrade your fish tank to become 100 slot that you also can find this guide on this video description. And next, some great news about snowboarding content. Previously, this snowboarding content is event content during this event period until early February 2025. But because so many people enjoy this snowboarding content, during this event period, Prebis just decide this snowboarding content to become permanent content in future that you can enjoy this snowboarding content continuously even after this event end. So you can showcase your skill for this snowboarding content in future. Okay, next future content is about training content, especially to get Imperial Steed Horse. In future, maximum probability to get Imperial Steed Horse will increase from 5% to become 7%. And this is example for increased probability to get Imperial Steed from your training mastery point. that they just increase additional chance to get Imperial State following on this list. And also increase probability to get Imperial State from parent horse also will increase following on this list. But combination from both of this factor maximum at 7%, that just increase 2% compared than before. And then about the tail horse info, they just improve the tail info from this window that you can see increased stat from previous level from this menu. And then some huge quality of life for world map feature. In future, you can move your world map by using movement button W, A, S, and D key when you open your world map. And then still related with world map, they just add 2 new setting, either to save world map camera position and also save world map camera angle, that this setting will set your camera angle and map location on last position previously will be maintained if you reopen your world map. And this is the detailed example for save world map camera position and save world map camera angle for this setting. And some huge quality of life for social action. In future, any kind of social action, you can put it on quick slot, so you can directly using this social action using your quick slot without need to open social action menu anymore. And then for worker content, in future if you want to hire your worker by using consecutive worker view, they just improve the setting to filter any worker starting from professional grade, not normal grade anymore. And also setting for maximum number times will become default, not just once, when you starting to search worker that you want to hire from worker manager NPC. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all future update of Black Desert that Prebis just announced officially on Global Lab Update at 31 January 2025. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Ayrton, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, El Familia, Zenkyun, Blue Squadron, Spacebar Jazz as Gold member. And also for all my Silver and Bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.